Hey guys, Aggie K Wealth Therapist here, coming at you. This is not the most gorgeous background, the back of my hot tub, but I want to face the sun. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna turn around and give you guys a better view. There we go. Coming at you live this Monday. It's a holiday Monday here in Canada, and I'm hopping on to quickly talk about, before we head out for breakfast, how there's 5 months left of the year, right? We got August, September, October, November, December left for you to hit your personal and biz goals that you might have for yourself. It's a good time sort of halfway through the year to reassess what's working, what's not working, and to make a plan for the next season, for the next quarter. So here is how I think about goals. First of all, you want to take the time to do that. You want to take the time to look at what's happened in the first 6 months of the year, and 7 months at this point. What happened, what was working, what wasn't working, and just kind of do a post-mortem. Like, what happened, what was going on that was working, and what was absolutely not working. So you can stop doing that. And then you want to be able to amplify whatever was working, right? So do some kind of analysis, take a look, have another set of eyeballs on it besides just yours, and check out what's been going on so that you can change course, amplify course, make the adjustments you need to make for the next 5 months. Now, from a mindset perspective, how I want you to think about goals, not how I want, but how I think about goals, and how you can choose to think about goals, giving you some options here. So for every goal that you have, and I would recommend putting down some personal goals and some business goals, and not making it too overwhelming. Make it simple. I write down what mindset work I need to be doing to hit those, right? So what mindset work I need to be doing that I believe will get me there. So what do I need to be thinking, feeling, believing to hit those goals? So break that up into 3. What do I need to be thinking about? What do I need to be believing? What do I need to be feeling? And what do I need to be acting on, actually, for? And what do I need to be acting on? What actions do I need to be taking to hit those goals? So break each one down with those things. That's why it has to be small, because otherwise it's going to be overwhelming. You know what I mean? It'll be just too many things that you have to be doing, and you probably will just not do any of them. If you're anything like me, they have to be manageable, right? So take a look at that. Take a look at, in your analysis, why you think you didn't hit the goals you wanted to hit, and what you think's going on there. And in that analysis, you should be able to come up with some potential solutions for yourself. And if none of that is like something that you can do, then you definitely want to get somebody else in the mix who can help you analyze what is going on. Because the thing about mindset is we can be in like a really unconscious to us denial about what's really going on. And that's kind of the most dangerous thing about money and money mindset, is that we can choose to be just consciously or unconsciously in denial about what's really going on with our money, about what it really takes to hit a goal. Ask somebody. If you've never hit a certain goal, ask someone who has hit it, what does that actually take? Because I can almost guarantee you it's either more than you think or less than you think. You either like blow it out of proportion and you think it's this like astronomical thing that you can never reach, or you underestimate what it takes to make it happen, right? So, and just remember, like, when you're in business, you're not just like, you want every possible angle to help yourself reach that goal, you know? So mindset is going to be a piece of that puzzle. You're going to need a business piece of that puzzle. You're going to need to look at, like, if you were setting yourself up in an ideal way, what would you be doing to hit that goal? Right? Instead of what can I do with the bare bones that I have? You know what I mean? I'll invest in this and then but I won't invest in that. And I'm on a shoestring budget, but I want to hit 50K. Like, get out of the denial. Get out of the denial of what it takes. And if you don't know what it takes, find out. Because otherwise you're in hope wish land, which is not going to be really good for bringing it into reality. You want to have a real sense of, like, what are people spending on ads, if that's part of your business model? What are people spending on investing in coaching, if that's part of, if that's the kind of work that you do? So take a look at, am I being really realistic, or am I in some kind of active denial about any part of my money or business story, right? Crack through that sucker and or get somebody else's eyeballs on it. Hey, Christine. So I want you to take a look at your goals in a realistic way. And, mindset is all about kind of like making the impossible happen, right? And living in that place of real possibility, and bridging the gap from reality to your desires. And that is so important, but you need to have a really strong mindset for that. So when I'm looking at goals, I'm also looking at momentum. I'm also looking at, like, what's the kind of momentum level, like energetically, mindset wise, activity wise, that I need to hit that level of flow, right? Because it's momentum, right? It's like, that is also a law. It's not just law of attraction, right? It's law of momentum too, that, like, the ball that's rolling downhill just gets more speed, right? So how can you put yourself in a position that creates that downhill momentum where things just have to stick to you, right? How do you need to start showing up? How do you need to start being visible? That momentum would create your goal as an inevitable outcome, right? Instead of, like, trying to go from the momentum you have now to your goal, look at what momentum needs to be created. I would say that's, like, the number one thing that I want you to think about in terms of your goals, is what kind of momentum do you need to create? Because that is being really, really realistic and not in denial about what it takes to manifest what you want. Just thinking about what you want is not going to do it. And that's not really what I consider active mindset work, just thinking about what you want. It's awesome to think about what you want and affirm what you want and journal about what you want. But you also have to spend a significant amount of time unblocking why you don't have it right now. You also have to spend a significant amount of time getting yourself into the feeling place of that thing that you attract, so that you attract a like vibration. You have to look at what you're doing energetically, how you're spending your time, how you're spending your energy. So do an analysis of that stuff and let me know how it goes, and let me know what are your goals for the next 5 months, what kind of momentum you really need to hit to get there. And if there's anything you think you're, like, in denial about, just out it, like, put it out there so that it's not swimming around in your subconscious anymore. Put it out there. Secrecy is kind of like the top thing that keeps you stuck. So as soon as you put it out there, you release a lot of the energy that's keeping you stuck. Okay, guys, so let's get realistic about this. And this is true for everybody. You're not, like, a silly person just because you've been in denial about your goals and you keep putting these goals out there that you don't hit. Really, really smart people do this. But it's a place of active denial, because then if you actively deny it and you just keep putting those goals out there that you never hit, you never really have to deal with it, That's just self-preservation. That's the ego preserving itself. So do not stay away from judging yourself about that. Really smart, really creative, really talented people do that all the time. And it's okay. It's okay. It's like our ego preserving itself. So give yourself a break on that note, and then get really honest. Like, why am I not hitting this? What am I not doing? What do I need to be able to do that? What do I really need to be able to do that? What do I need to do to relax around that? What do I need to do to be able to focus on that? And then obviously, like, if you have too many things, it's hard to focus and bring something into reality if there's like 10 different things that you're trying to achieve. So in a recap, my darlings, do the analysis. What happened in the last 5 months? What worked? What didn't? What is your goal for the next 5 months? Sorry, I meant to say 7 and now 5. What is your goal for the next 5 months? What do you think you need to do mindset-wise to get there? What do you think you need to do active-wise to get there? And what do you need to do? Is there any denial you need to get out of? Yeah. And Christine's saying, I've reframed active denial as choosing summer vacations, which shows you the depth of my denial. Well, that is a choice. Then it's not denial. But do you see how tricky it is? It's funny that way, that it's like, if you never do this stuff, you never address it. And it's like the perfect way to just keep setting goals and never making them happen, is never really getting honest about why. Why am I blocked for that? Why do I keep choosing to let myself down in that way? So that's not easy work, by the way. That's like having to get real honest and real tough with yourself, and really ask, like, do you really want it, and how bad do you want it? Because if you're in that comfort zone, it's hard to break out of that, and you have to kind of like psych yourself up for it, and stay psyched up for it for the next 5 months, which requires a lot of energy and a lot of bandwidth. Like, don't be fooled. Like, I spend a lot of my time focusing. I'm not just chilling a lot of the time. Even though I like to chill, I'm focused on like what needs to happen. And I have life stuff going on. I have my kids, I have my parents, I have my, partner, I have like friends and family, all kinds of things going on. So I have to really dedicate myself, and I'm not always successful at this, but I do have accountability to keep me on track. And that's really key, to making it happen. For me anyway, it's been key, because you just can't see what you can't see. And paying for accountability is different from not paying for accountability. It makes a huge difference. So think about that, guys. Have an amazing Monday. We can crush these goals together. The first week of September, Permission to Prosper is going live. People are signing up for that already. It's on early bird special right now. And get into some one-on-one so you can make this stuff happen before 2019. Okay, let's get you to a different place, experiencing a different level of momentum before next year, so you start off on the good foot. Okay, guys, mwah. Have an amazing day. Aggie K, Wealth Therapist. If you like this, please love, like, share, and join my group, The Kind Entrepreneurs Galaxy. Bye.